Hey guys, here we go into a video on Gabriel Rosado's insane KO of Bektemir. Now, Bektemir has a habit of kind of fighting in a rhythm and coming forward and not really feinting or probing to set his punches up, but trying to use his in and out rhythm to disrupt his opponent's defense and his positioning enough that he can kind of sneak in, jump forward and get this lead foot dominance and land his big left hand. So we're going to take a look at him try to do that here as he's going to jump forward, and you can see Gabriel Rosado's already getting position on him, seeing it coming because he'd seen this throughout the fight, and actually catches him with the right hand, boom, right as he throws his own punch. We're going to take a look at that one more time. But as he's stepping in, blam, catches him with an insane right hand. Now, this was not an easy fight for Gabriel Rosado, okay? We're going to take a look at a couple of things real quick. However, Gabriel Rosado did get to see this punch over and over and over again. Not in this clip, though. For some reason, that was not going to play. But as Bektemir likes to take a step with his left leg, or his right leg, around Gabriel Rosado's left leg, okay? And he takes that step, and at the same time, he's able to transfer his weight and blast through with a big, big, powerful punch. Again, this is a pendulum right hand, and Bektemir has a habit of not feinting or probing before he does it. Again, it's a very, very dangerous habit. As he just steps forward, you can see that his hand is not here to protect his face. He didn't use it to feint or probe. And it gives him a very predictable timing. And as we can see, even in the first round, Gabriel Rosado was already looking to set that punch up, in spite of the fact that it does look like he eats a hefty body shot here. Now, we're going to take a look at a couple of clips here to kind of put some things into perspective, okay? Now, first, when Gabriel Rosado was not using his hands to control the line, when he was not feinting or probing or using this hand to disrupt his opponent's lead hand, it allowed Bektemir to more effectively use this hand to threaten Gabriel Rosado's position, right? Allowing him to get here, and then now, because he'd shown him that position, right, that punch, Gabriel Rosado knows that that's likely the next punch coming, which gives him the opportunity to take an advanced position again on Gabriel Rosado instead of punching. Again, he had shown him this position many, many times, but Gabriel Rosado is not controlling the left hand, so he has to respect it as a punch, allowing himself to further fall deeper and deeper into bad positions until he can't defend himself from this body shot, and then can't defend himself from that big right hook from Bektemir, ultimately sending Gabriel Rosado down. Now, what I want to point out is that Bektemir sets this knockdown up the same way. He comes in, little bit of lead hand control, not really feinting, not really probing, not attacking, a little bit of threatening the position, right? And then smashing into lead foot dominance and threatening a big pendulum punch, okay? Now, what happens when Bektemir can't do that, okay? Well, when he's not doing that and he's not stepping around, he's not really doing anything, and that's kind of the problem. And then he gives so much time and so much space to Gabriel Rosado, right? Because again, he's not feinting, he's not probing. He has to fight in that big rhythm. He has to fight in that big rhythm where he's constantly jumping in and out, penduluming in, and trying to disrupt his opponent's position with the threat of his power, not with the threat of his positions, not with the threat of his feinting and his probing. Again, winds up having to sell out. Again, this clip actually is the last clip, the last sequence of the fight. And it's actually moments after this clip of him just standing in front of him and kind of not getting anything done, right? Getting feinted. Again, Gabriel Rosado using the lead hand to control Bektemir's lead hand. Now, Bektemir doesn't have a way inside the line. Again, a lack of an ability to change positions and cross the line and threaten his opponent's position without punching. Now, here he comes forward, jumping forward, getting into his big rhythm, right? And this is the rhythm that he throws all his punches at. Gabriel Rosado missed his first punch right here. Look at him. Oh, he was so close, right? Now, as he meets him on the line here, Bektemir goes back. Now he gets his weight on the front foot. And we can see as he hops here, he's about to hop forward here and take that lead foot dominance, right? And as he's taking it, again, beautiful work from Gabriel Rosado. Controls him. As he controls him, he's able to shift his weight to the back foot, making it so that he can get farther away from the left hand just in case Bektemir uses it. Again, using the left hand to control his opponent. Very, very, very important. Disrupt his rhythm so that now he can find Bektemir coming forward here on those little jumps in that rhythm and time him exactly like one of the announcers said, just like Manny Pacquiao. Jumping in, and we can see that Bektemir here, it's a good thing that they canceled the fight with Kovalev because Kovalev would have done the same thing. The only difference is Gabriel Rosado was not on the level of Kovalev, and he was able to expose Bektemir too. Now, what would I say for Gabriel Rosado? I would say, bro, if you can do that to Bektemir, you should be calling out Errol Spence ASAP. All right, that's the report for the fight. I think this is actually probably going to be KO of the year. It's not very often that you get to see big, strong, powerful fighters. Big, and this was just such a good fight too. In spite of the little bit of lulls in the activity due to Bektemir's, inexperience, but KO of the year. But I'm probably forgetting some.